Hey everybody, welcome to the Weekend Wrap, our look back at some of the big storylines over the MLS weekend. Jonah Freedman here with armchair analyst Matt Doyle. And Matt, let's start counting off the three best games of the weekend. We'll start with Real Salt Lake hosting New England.
Yeah, this one didn't play out the way a lot of people expected, especially with that early Blake Brett Schneider golazo, one of our Goal of the Week nominees. But from there, RSL showed you why they're RSL, why they're always around in the supporter shield hunt, fighting back for the 2-1 win, brace from Alvaro Saborio, then the red card to Will Johnson and Nick Rimando standing on his head to get them the result. Also a late red card to Fernando Cardenas. The Revs kept coming. They showed they're a team to be reckoned with and looked at for the rest of the year, but RSL showed you why they're a team that is near the top of the standings right now. Number 2 on our list, the Montreal Impact went to Livestrong Sporting Park and shocked Sporting Kansas City.
I mean, this is a game we all had called, right? We all knew this was going to happen. Really an amazing result for Montreal. They go in there with kind of a shuffled lineup after that midweek result in the Canadian Championship, and they get a result in Livestrong Sporting Park. An amazing golazo at the half-hour mark from Felipe, bending it around Aurelien Collin. And then really Montreal just kind of bossing the midfield. Patrice Bernier really breaking up the Sporting Kansas City attack. Nelson Rivas making his debut in MLS. Awesome. I thought he was fantastic. And Donovan Ricketts holding it down with 6 fantastic saves. And Montreal getting the insurance goal on a Patrice Bernier penalty kick around the hour mark. Sporting Kansas City, 2 losses in a row. Montreal, 2 wins in a row. Their first road win of the season. What a result. Number 1 on our list, Vancouver Whitecaps hosting San Jose and getting that last-minute goal. What drama.
Yeah, amazing drama, especially with the fact that it was Eric Hasley after a 17-game scoring drought, getting the game winner 4 minutes into stoppage time. It was spectacular, and BC Place went nuts, as they should have. The other thing that stood out to me, again, Chris Wondolowski getting loose at the back post for his 11th goal of the year. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he makes defenders forget that he exists. And this was not a rookie right back. This was YP Lee.
Yeah.
He's been around for a dozen years in some of the best leagues in the world. He's played in World Cups. Why don't use the force on him or something? 11th goal of the year, but full credit to the Whitecaps. They got a deserved win. Hasley took advantage of Iko Para, who made a young defender's mistake by breaking that offside trap. And the Whitecaps show that they are a real contender in the West.
Let's take a quick look at the top performers of the weekend. Freddie Montero with that golazo in midweek and then setting up the game-winning assist over the weekend. Chris Wondolowski again scoring another goal just on a tear. Ryan Mira recording his 2nd straight clean sheet. Matt, what did you think?
Well, let's not forget Wando had 2 midweek as well in that fantastic game against DC United. He's the MVP so far and deserving the Player of the Week award. But Freddie Montero, he's heating up. He looks like he's getting ready for one of those patented 8 goals and 6 assists in 12 games type of Jags. And then Ryan Mira, I mean, he's right there with Nick De Leon in the Rookie of the Year race. He's been fantastic. He controls his box so well coming off of his line. Honorable mention, though, to Nick Rimando. Jason Christ said it. He got us 3 points this week. Just a vintage performance from him.
Big impact on the standings this weekend, no less by Montreal. Sporting Kansas City still on top of the East, but right at their heels, DC United just 3 points behind. And Houston still have only 6 games they played so far. They could move up that table real quick, especially with all these home games coming up at BBVA Compass Stadium. Out west, San Jose still ruling the roost, but now even on points with Real Salt Lake. Although San Jose has the goal differential tiebreaker, Seattle right on their heels, coming right after them, and Vancouver also on their heels. It's heating up out west. That'll do it for us. Check back on Friday as we recap all of the week's action, including a whole midweek slate, and look ahead to the weekend.